Chicago's second largest bank by deposits is closing multiple branches by the end of the year. Attorney General Kwame Raoul is teaming up with retailers to crack down on organized theft, and an auto convention is canceling their Chicago event due to rising COVID cases. Here to go behind the headlines is Crain's Chicago business editor Ann Dwyer. Ann, great to see you as always. So let's start with the bank closures. BMO Harris, one of Chicago's biggest bank. Why is it closing so many branches?
Well, fewer customers want to bank in person in the COVID era, Paris, and BMO has actually been relatively slow to make this move. Chase and Bank of America have been trimming their branch networks, and now BMO is following suit with an announcement that they're cutting 5% of their 128 branches here in the six-county area. It is a move that's driven by COVID, but it's only fair to note that actually a lot of banks had been rethinking their networks of branches prior to COVID because, you know, digital banking is just much cheaper to run, and more customers are getting accustomed to doing their banking by phone and over their computers.
Many more banks said not wanting to pay those leasing costs. All right, next up, Ann, Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul is launching a coordinated theft task force. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I think that the AG is acknowledging here that a lot of the attacks that we're seeing in places like the Magnificent Mile, auto dealerships, pharmacies, etc., are not isolated incidents. And in fact, the folks that are committing some of these crimes are often doing it in more than one jurisdiction. So with the belief that these are coordinated attacks, Raoul and his counterparts in other law enforcement agencies seem to be saying that it's time for them to get coordinated too. So they'll be sharing tips. They will be cooperating on prosecutions, and they'll be working with retailers and retail associations to try to come up with a more forceful response to what seems to be a growing problem.
Now, a lot of retailers have talked about their concerns around this. All right, finally, Ann, we thought the trade show and convention business was picking up, but Chicago loses another one. Tell us which one.
This one is the National Auto Auctions show. It's not, by Chicago standards, a huge show, but its cancellation announced today is a warning sign that perhaps we may be slipping back into the deep freeze that we were in just about a year ago when COVID seemed to shut down the entire convention and trade show business here in town, which of course is a huge pillar of Chicago's hospitality economy. Now, what's going to happen next is anyone's guess. I think a lot of trade show operators, though, are going to be looking at this and rethinking their plans for in-person events. If the Delta variant doesn't get into check soon, I think a lot more organizations are going to be ratcheting back.
All right. Well, we'll have to keep watching that. And Ann, thank you so much, as always.
Thank you.